Welcome to Tell Me Something Good, the podcast where we share all the good things happening here at Christ United Methodist Church in Greensboro, North Carolina.
We're your hosts, Lori Gray
and Robert Joe. We're so glad that you've joined us.
This is our third season, and we're excited to keep telling the stories that make this place feel like home. From meaningful ministry moments and community impact to the fun, behind-the-scenes stuff you don't always get to see on Sunday morning.
Each episode, we will celebrate where we've seen God at work, highlight the people who are making this church what it is, and sharing a few laughs along the way. So whether you're part of Christ Greensboro or just curious about what's happening here, thanks for listening.
Let's get into it and tell you something good.
Welcome back to Tell Me Something Good. We have a special guest with us today, and I am very biased because she's a very special guest to me. We have been co-workers for almost 10 years now, and it has been such a joy to work together. But today we have Amberly Johnston with us.
Hey everyone!
How's it going?
Great! I'm glad to be the special guest this week.
Yes. We have lots to discuss that's happened in our week. But before we do that, why don't you tell us a little bit about you as our Director of Worship and Arts?
Awesome. So yes, I'm Amberly, and I think I'm going on my finishing my fourth year here at Christ Greensboro. Yes. So that's pretty exciting. I do all things traditional worship and arts. So I direct the chancel choir. I pick out music for our worship services that are meaningful and hopefully line up with the message and themes and scriptures of the day. I also run a community women's chorus here. We go around to some nursing facilities, and that's awesome because I get to meet a lot of church members that I normally wouldn't see otherwise.
Sure.
I also help out with some kids and youth music, and I'm sure we're going to talk about the one service.
Well,
yesterday, we're recording this on a Monday. And we had some wonderful kids and youth sing along with the chancel choir yesterday. It was a really great moment.
Absolutely.
And I love talking to people about worship and planning music for worship.
Sure.
I've met with a few circles of United Women of Faith. So if anyone wants me to come talk to their group about how I plan worship and what goes into that, it seems like it's been pretty eye-opening for people. So I would love to do that. Little shout out, free presentation. Just buy me a coffee or some chocolate.
There you go. Or coffee and chocolate, and she's there for extra time. So let's jump into the actual something goods of this week. I'll start us off. We had a team of volunteers come in last week that washed all 500 of the cups that we had at the service yesterday. And those were cups that on them had the design of our t-shirt for this year, which is not in yet. We've had a couple people ask, and they have not shipped just yet, but they will be soon. And the shirt says, "This church loves you," without exception. And so the cups that we had yesterday were a really fun kind of seafoam turquoisey color. And we had some really great volunteers come in and wash those so that they'd be ready for yesterday. So yeah, what about you?
That's fantastic. I still need to get my cup. I like to put pencils in them on my desk.
There you go.
Or little knickknacks and things. So pro tip, take it to work.
I was going to say, you can have 2 or 4.
Yes, perfect. They're also good in the winter to scoop out salt for your driveway.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I might just send them home with you and have a day in the life of a cup.
I'm on it.
There you go.
I think you could plant a small plant in it too. That would be really pretty.
Amen.
Yeah,
okay.
Creation care right there.
Go ahead. So what is your something good for this week?
Oh, well, definitely what I just mentioned. I'm having the kids and youth sing with the chancel choir yesterday, and there was also a part in the anthem where the congregation could come in too. And I hope people actually listen to the words, because it was about being on a journey together and in the our faith formation and everything we're doing here at Christ Greensboro. So it was a beautiful moment to have the kids helping and the youth help lead the congregation and singing that. And that was a great moment. I loved hearing the graduates during the service, and they all looked great, and they look so excited to graduate. I'm sure they're extremely tired.
Do you remember graduating high school?
I do. I'm not that old.
I was like, I don't know how much I remember about it, but...
Yeah, this is actually my 20th undergrad anniversary this year.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so I guess that would be 24 since
there you go.
high school. So maybe it is a miracle I can remember it. But I do remember that. It was an awesome day.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
fun to do something so big
Yeah.
and have people there to support you. And so I
Absolutely.
think that's what the church was doing yesterday, is
Yeah.
supporting the people in our ministries. And it was a
Absolutely.
great day.
It was such a good day. For those of you who are tuning in and were not a part of yesterday, we do. Oftentimes it's annual, but it doesn't always happen at the same time of year. But we call it One Sunday or One Service. It is a chance for both of our contemporary and our traditional worshipers to be together in our sanctuary, which is able to accommodate that many people because we do have quite a full house. And it's just a day to be together. So we combine music styles. We have oftentimes like special music, like from our children or from other instruments. We have
Yeah, and I was going to say, shout out to the praise band. They were awesome
Yes,
yesterday.
yeah,
The
they
Stand
were
By Me was
fantastic.
so much fun. And to our youth have been working really hard this spring, and they did some music as people left the service. That was
Yeah.
great too.
they were in the gathering space, right?
Right.
And so I got to see them all set up, and we have a picture of them. You'll have to check out our social media. There was a lot of them, and they sounded really good.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
So, One Sunday is just a really special day, and I think that, often we get the feedback of, oh, we should do this more often, and it's so wonderful. And we, the staff, do agree that it's wonderful, but we, the staff, say we can do this once a year.
Yeah, once a year is quite a lot, but it was great.
It is great.
We actually were talking this morning how a lot of us felt very frazzled that morning because there was so much
Yeah.
going on, but we don't think that came across. So
No.
hopefully everyone enjoyed the morning, and
If it did, don't tell us.
that's right. Don't tell us that we seemed frazzled.
Yes. So yesterday we had service at 10. We were really pretty much eating in line by 11. The
Yeah.
service was just about an hour. And then we had Chandler barbecue, and we had slaw and potato salad and all the good fixins.
Don't forget that free ice cream.
Oh, and the free ice cream. Yes, the line was as long as, it ever has been. I don't know.
Where
what
were
to
you
say.
going with that?
I don't know. It was as long as the sanctuary aisle. I don't know.
It was long as the carpool at the local elementary school. I don't know.
Yes, literally same. But yeah, so that was yesterday, kind of a recap of that. So coming up this week, if you're listening to this episode, it will have already passed, but we do want to acknowledge the fact that on Tuesday, May the 19th, we enjoyed music from the One Man Vocal Show, and that was a mid-century melodies from the 50s and 60s. So if you're interested in being a part of our Lunch Bunch group in the future, you can check out our website for that.
Yeah, and on Friday we have a free organ concert featuring Ted Babbitt. He is going to be playing at 7:30, and again, that's Friday, May 22nd, and it's free, open to the public. Come on out.
Awesome. We also have some fun things going on in worship that is not as exciting as, is just as exciting as One Sunday, excuse me. But this coming Sunday is Pentecost Sunday, which is one of the most fun and vibrant days in the church life. And this is perfect that you're on the episode this week.
That's right, because
talk
Pentecost is
about it.
lit,
Yes.
to quote the young people.
Oh, no.
Pentecost is lit.
Yes,
So
I love
we
it.
hope people wear some fire colors like red and orange and yellow and
Yeah.
things to church. And Robert and I are putting together an altarscape in the sanctuary that's going to be really beautiful to help people come into worship and celebrate this birthday of our church.
Yeah, we have a really special and fun generosity moment planned for this week. Lori is talking about not only the birth of the church, but also what is going to be the 70th anniversary of our church, Christ United Methodist Church. And so she has some really fun kind of statistics, and one of them is about the chancel choir. It was like, that they had like 12 dedicated people when they first started, and now it's grown, and then now there's a praise band, just
Right.
all the ways that our church has grown in 70 years. So if you're joining us this Sunday, we hope that you do, but we also encourage you to wear a fire color when you come to worship.
And I guess a good reminder, we're back to regular service times.
Yes.
9 a.m. and 11 a.m.
Yes. But if you come at 10, you can go to small group. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, speaking of small groups, this Sunday we don't have small groups because of Memorial Day weekend, but
Okay.
there's going to be a lot of exciting things coming up through the school year.
Absolutely.
As we wrap up the school year is what I was trying to say.
True. Yeah, the school year is wrapping up rapidly, I guess. So one of the great traditions of our church is the snack room at Vacation Bible School. Who does not love a good free snack during the day while you're shepherding the kids? If you're interested and able in donating, you can go to our website, and you will there find a link to our Sign Up Genius so that you can help to support the volunteers.
Well, fun fact, I married into a baseball family, so
Okay.
I now like baseball, I
Good for
guess.
you.
Thank you. But I do enjoy sitting outside where there's not a lot of bugs because
Yes.
it's, cement everywhere. And
The grass is really far away.
Yes, enjoying a salted pretzel, it's pretty awesome. So if you too like hanging out
Yeah.
at the baseball stadium eating pretzels, then you should join us at the Grasshoppers game. That's going to be Sunday, May 31st at 2:00, and you can purchase tickets at christgreensboro.org. Then we have a group rate of $11 a piece. Sounds
Wow.
like a great night.
That's good. Especially this economy, I feel like nothing's $11.
Yeah,
There you go.
well, not night, afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can stay into the night.
That's
there you
right.
go.
And it's still early enough. 2:00 on May 31st might not be too hot. So
Yeah, there you go. If you do end up purchasing tickets online, you can pick them up beginning on May the 24th at the Connection Point desk, so that you have them ready to go.
great.
Perfect. And I think finally for today, we have a serve update. We have some upcoming habitat builds. We're really excited about our partnership with them yet again. So the the build dates coming up are all Saturdays. So that's June the 6th and 20th, July the 18th, August 1st, August 15th, September 12th and 26th, October 3rd and 17th, November 7th and 21st. And of course, we just spit those out at you. But if you want more information about that, you can visit our website as well. There you will find a link to the Habitat website, actually, and that will give you the opportunity to sign up directly for the builds.
This is an amazing mission. So
Yeah,
we hope
definitely.
people come out and help with it.
Well, all right. Do you want to wrap up by talking about the Urban Ministry dinners? And then
I'd
we'll
love
be
to.
good.
We're going to serve dinner on the third Thursdays in July, September, November, and December this year. And that is also at Greensboro, all at Greensboro Urban Ministries. And if you want some details, check it out on our website.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us for a episode of Tell Me Something Good, Amberly.
I'm happy to be here.
Do you have any fun stories you want to share with us about
Fun stories.
me and you as coworkers, or funny things that happen in the choir, or
Oh my gosh, what am I allowed to tell?
I mean,
Well,
very, very G-rated, please.
honestly, I think one of my first favorite things,
Yeah.
because Robert was doing youth ministry
Yes,
in
yes.
in his former life.
Yes, in a past life.
Yes, and one summer they went to Topgolf, and we didn't have one in Greensboro at
Yeah,
that point,
yeah.
and I'd always wanted to go. So somehow I finagled my way out of work for the day to volunteer.
Yes,
we'll put that
yes.
in quotes.
It was the Lord's work.
It was the Lord's work to help chaperone the youth to
yes.
Topgolf.
Yeah.
And I had a blast. It was so much fun.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think as far as chaperoning, I think I even drove myself.
By
I don't
yourself.
think- yes, I don't think I actually helped out.
To be
with
fair, it was
whatever you all
during
did.
like COVID-y time, so we were trying to be
That's
careful as
right.
to how much exposure we
Okay,
have.
that
with
makes me
people.
feel a
Yeah.
little better. That's
Yeah.
what we did. Yes, but that was really fun.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a really fun moment. And my other fun memory is we would do a lot of work on the pumpkin patch together.
Oh, good. I was like, I thought you were about to steal my story. Okay, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yes, but the pumpkin patch that was a lot of work.
We did a lot of really fun stuff.
But we did some music programs out there, which
Yeah.
was really cool. And our current organist, David, we also
Yeah.
worked with at the time.
Yeah.
And he did like a scary organ night in October one
love
night,
that.
which was super fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, if we ever, let's hope not, have a pumpkin patch here at Christ Greensboro,
You know who to talk to.
yes, you got the people to talk to. But I
That's so
don't
funny.
highly recommend getting back into that.
No,
You
no.
don't either.
I prayed the prayer when I was leaving youth ministry. Lord, if you get me out of it, I'll never go back. And here I am.
Oh, no.
No. Our youth and young people are wonderful, but I do
true.
really love what I get to do here.
Yeah.
The podcast is fun, and connecting with people on social media, and really just all the day-to-day stuff. So that was a joke, but also just a fun little reminder that God leads us in such fun and wonderful places.
It's true.
So speaking of fun, wonderful places, this is my Amberly story for the podcast. So Amberly was our worship person as well at our last job, and there was a summer that she had fundraised and had collected money to refurbish the handbells. Is that right?
Oh, right. Yes, you went with me on that trip. Yes.
So Amberly asked me. She said, "I'm needing a little bit of assistance, and also like." But my family had a second home at Smith Mountain Lake, and so you knew that, and you thought it'd be fun just to take a little road trip, and
right. It was a lot cheaper than trying to pack the bells and ship them up to Smith Mountain Lake where this handbell refurbisher was.
Yeah.
But I was also not strong enough to lift the bells into the back of my car.
I wasn't going to say that.
So I found this hunky guy to help drive me.
That's so funny. So we found this giant rooster on the side of the road, like giant, taller than both of us stacked on top of each other. It was this big statue. It wasn't real, of course, but just such a funny little story of like where ministry will take you. Because
it's true. We did a good photo shoot with that, and now anytime I randomly see a large rooster, which I should point out is not very often, but it did happen last summer, I will send Robert selfies of me with giant roosters.
Yes, or like sometimes when I'm antiquing, if I see like a funny looking one, I'll just snap a little pic and send it to Amberly. So
please do not start dropping roosters off at our offices, though.
Yes. We do like ice cream sandwiches. We do not like tiny roosters.
Yes, so we will take chocolate and ice cream sandwiches.
There you go. Well, there's a little bit of fun for you to start your week off. Thanks for joining us, Amberly, and thanks for joining us, dear listeners. So if you have heard anything on the podcast today and you want more information, we encourage you to join us at christgreensboro.org. There you can find all the information we talked about, except for the fun memories that we just shared. That you have to come talk to us in person. Otherwise, we would love to see you in person. So we have a 9 a.m. contemporary worship service with our praise band and
11 o'clock traditional worship led by the choir. And hopefully you'll pick one of those services this coming Sunday if you're in town. I know it's Memorial Day weekend. And wear your fire colors to celebrate Pentecost.
Yeah. So hope your week is off to a great start, and we will look forward to catching up with you very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.